Okay, guys, so we are and leaves in my hair. Crazy. Guess that's from walking under them trees. But we're about to go ahead and catch the boat taxi over to City Walk so I can go back home. I found out what I needed to find out. What they said is when we at the last minute added the toll, they added the toll for every day of the rental. So we might as well took the toll in the first place, girl. That's crazy. It's because they got this turnpike here in Florida, in Orlando, but they took the toll booth off. So if you don't have E-Pass, then you cannot, they do toll by plate, but then toll by plate through a rental doesn't work so well. I still haven't paid my toll by plate. We went straight through the one with the Enterprise rental car, so I gotta go on and do that. But that's what happened. They didn't just charge me for that one day. They charged me for both days. And I didn't even use it but once. It was only one $3 toll to go through and they charged me all of that. Okay, so right now we're in the Portofino sitting in the little lobby room. This is so nice. This is where me and Marcello gonna take our little honeymoon, girl. Of course, once he get out, hopefully he gets out this year. Look at that. The wood. I used to have a horse like that. Back in the 80s, we used to have those plastic horses that you ride on. I don't even think they make those for kids no more. Can you go out these doors? Still, that look creepy. Can you go out here? Oh no, they're locked. Okay, so let's go catch the boat. Yes, I'm gonna learn how to play chess one day. Marcello learned chess. I only know checkers. My daddy taught me how to play checkers. So let's head down to the water taxis. That's where Monty wanted to go, Mama Della's. That's where we were supposed to go for Valentine's. Cause me and her, basically, you know. But they were full and booked, so but we still had a good time together. That's when we went to Pop Shelf. Make my way on back to the car. Do whatever else I gotta do until money's free. Once money be free, she had me all booked up. Ouch. Mama Della's Ristorante. I think I stayed here with Juju one time. When I stayed here, we didn't have a lot of time to do hardly anything. I was always rushing. So I was in college, I had money, jewelry, Galleria. I had a whole bunch of things I had to do, sequels. So I would just try to, do the best I can. I'm about to miss that boat. So let's go check out this little moped. But I used to all the time have to do the best that I can to do everything. Because the one thing, like talking about that subject that Sierra was just saying, everybody's giving her backlash about saying that she should be okay. She's telling everybody to be okay and be proud to be single women and this and that, but she going home to her husband, girl. But the thing is, it's cool being single, and you do take pride that you doing it all by yourself, because it takes a strong woman. I can't even get out far enough to show y'all me on the moped. But the thing is, you get tired. Like, I am so worn out. I think it feels like I raised money by the skin of my teeth. Like, if it had took more than 18 years to raise money, I promise you, to me, it felt like I wouldn't have made it. It's almost like even with college, if I hadn't got out of college when I did, and which ended up being the shutdown of 2020, that I believe saved my life, because that gave me a much needed break that I haven't had in forever. I have been ripping and running since I had money. Basically ain't slept since I had her. And that shutdown just gave me that, sleep that I needed. This would be a beautiful picture, just drawing these boats. But though it is a proud situation to do everything on your own, it makes you tired. Like, you would love to have that man there with you and able to help you. You're doing things together with a partner and stuff like that. I would have loved to do that. There's no way I would have chose the single, woman life, the single wife. I was about to say the single mother life. There's no way I would have chose that over raising money with my husband. That would have been priceless. That would have made where my life would have ended up being better, because I wouldn't have been so, like, stretching myself so thin. Because a single wife, why I keep saying single wife? A single woman, I guess if your bills ain't that much, you could be okay. But if you have kids in the equation, it's gonna be hard for you to do every single thing and do it alone. You're gonna want that person. You are going to want that person with you. There's many nights that I sat there and cried, and I was like, if only Marcello could be here to help me, I wouldn't be going through so much. I remember when my mother passed away, Money left the high school she was in due to isms. I couldn't believe that was happening, because I never dealt with it. I went to the same school in the same area. Well, not that school, that was a new school, but I went to school in the same area, and I didn't never deal with that type of ism like that. But I told y'all about the time she was at school, and a guy, which he was of Hispanic descent, called her an N-word and pushed her. And when she told the teacher didn't know. And she came home crying, and she's like, how can they do this? Why are they calling me names and this and that? And I had to sit her down and just let her know that, that's how this world is. So after that, she wanted to change schools. She wanted to change schools to a school that was not so great, and in not so great neighborhood. I'm not saying the school wasn't so great. The neighborhood was not so great. It was an inner city school. It didn't have a lot of funding. But let me tell you, in that school, my daughter got her scholarship from that school. She got her dual enrollment. She finished desktop enterprise and high school at the top of her class. So she excelled in that school. But, she was trying to escape the racism. Okay, we're headed to Universal. What is this? That looks like a whole map. Oh, these boats are really floating. That's cool. It's in about 10 minutes to the next boat. But I would have loved to do it with my husband. Raise money. If we could just go back. And the thing is, we can't go back and make that happen. But I would love to be grandparents with him. I hate the fact that, he missed our daughters growing up. Well, he caught some glimpses of it through visitation and things like that, which I'm glad we were able to do that. Followed him all over Florida. So we discovered a lot of things. Like, it was this one place we stopped at, Steinhatchee, Florida. And that's a beautiful place that we never would have discovered if we weren't, traveling to go see Marcello and stuff for visitation. I think he was in Taylor at that time, but I had looked up this nice little camp area that had the bonfire and stuff like that. It was really nice. When we first walked up, though, we were scared because we assumed that people are a certain way, so I'm guilty of that as well. We assumed that they didn't quite like us, which he broke the ice when we was walking from the car, and I had like some sodas and stuff, and he was like, "You didn't bring me none." And when he said that, that kind of broke the ice and we let down our shield, and it ended up being pretty cool. Because at first everybody was looking at us because like we was the only black people there, but you know. Heck yeah, if you ask me, and if you ask Sierra too, I'm sure when she had that problem with future, I was about to call him future, with future, like she wanted to be, she probably had that family life in mind, and she probably felt cheated because she didn't get to have that family life. And now she does have that family life, so I can see that song being for her that time, you know, when she was out there and he was doing everything he was doing and going through it and stuff. So I can see that song coming out then. But now that she's in the best time of her life, she's found the you know, life that she always wanted. Why would you promote something other than that? Well, that's what we all want. Hope my hand tingling. I hope there goes somebody's hotel card. Hope I don't drop my phone in there. We probably hit up the little frozen yogurt place over at Universal, and then we gonna head home. Oh, you see the fish there? I don't know if it's reflected or not, but you can see them down in the water. I hear the boat coming too. Looks like I can see the entrance where we just walked from. Just walked from over there. Yeah, here it comes in. Me and Marcello used to love to ride this thing. Whenever he is free and able to ride it, I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna be vlogging all the time when he comes home, if he wants to. He might be kind of shy, because like when I put him on spot and stuff, when I am recording, he kind of, you know, tenses up. Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to do my homework and find out what Sierra said about the situation, because that's all he kept telling me. There's no entry permitted beyond this point. Please wait. Look at that rocks that set up right there. That's nice. Beautiful. The patrons getting off. Oh, look at the little ducky. You see the ducky? It just said there's gelato over there at the right. There's gelato and the Starbucks over there by the flag. I'll have to check that out next time. Okay, welcome aboard. Let's go. Get on the boat. Should we go in the back? You can also sit up here with the captain if you like. Oh, they got the Mardi Gras music. Yes, Mardi Gras. Oh, Mardi Gras.
Welcome aboard. Today is about to get keep your hands, feet, arms, legs, and your entire body inside the boat
back here.
at all times. Alcohol, smoking, and or vaping are not allowed on the boat.
Well, this boat moving kind of fast. See the Portofino. Juju was supposed to come with me, but he was busy that day, and now he's at school, so I can't wait on him. Oh, another duck right there. I think you could walk this path too. Well, you walk up there. This is nice. Can you just imagine Marcello sitting right here next to me? Girl, I can imagine it too. That's where we're heading. Well, no, this is gonna let us out by that lake. There's another boat. Sun is nice tonight. I'm glad I got my walk in before it got too hot. You can see us approaching Universal. See the Universal ball right there. And you can see the front of Universal. You don't want this Portofino here to drop his phone, so let me get it back in. That's iconic. They had the Keenan and Kel, the intro to their show. Keenan and Kel had that Universal ball. So now here we are approaching City Walk. People waving off the bridge. Coming into the dock. Remember that Disney boat we did? The car boat. That's what this is reminding me of. Now we're coming in, about to park. Easing the boat in. Alright, we're at City Walk. So you can see City Walk. All out. Sorry. There we go.